Education Minister advises that Grenada's 2035 strategic goals depend on government's ability to address the energy sector. We'll have details of this story and more in the national report. Welcome back. With the details of the news for Thursday, January 21st, 2021, I am Sherian Noel. Education Minister Honorable Emmeline Pear says a huge portion of the 2035 strategic goals and plans is hinged on the conversation and decisions government make now on the future of energy. Minister Pear said addressing the cost and availability of electricity to Grenadians now creates a better avenue for future investments and development. The Education Minister was at the time addressing colleagues during a recent meeting of the House of Representatives, where she gave support to government's pre-purchase of Grenada shares in a $63 million settlement agreement with WRB Enterprises.
If we are not able to address this issue now, the 2035 plan that we speak about, forget it, because a lot of what is in it we would never be able to achieve if we don't address the issue of high electricity rates in Grenada. This government must be credited for its foresight, its vision, and the boldness of putting people first again.
Minister Pear also addressed rumors that have been circulating on social media, citing the government's refusal to pay public officers 4% salary increase while being willing to pay $60 million to repurchase the shares in Grenada. She said the two cannot be compared. Minister Pear added that the court's ruling does not take into account Grenada's capital and recurrent expenditure, but rather that a payment must be made.
Talking about recurrent and capital expenditures and what government could do and cannot do and can pay and cannot pay is one thing. But I expand my mind to think about what if government did not have the savings to meet that expenditure? What if, just what if, there was a situation, because we never asked for this, Mr. Deputy Speaker, we never asked for this. The court ruled that we had to meet this cost. We had to buy back the shares. It wasn't a request that the government went to make. So you can literally say that the government was forced into this situation. But just what if, Mr. Speaker, Deputy Speaker, that the government did not have the savings and was not in a position to easily and readily make that payment? And you know what I see? Greater disaster, more noise. Because when the court garnished the government accounts, they don't care about current and expenditures that relates to capital and recurrent. What they know is that the government has to pay.
Moving along, 60 HD 8-inch devices equipped with a screen protector and case were handed over from the National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission (NTRC) to the Grenada Community Development Agency (Grenada) on Thursday. Krista Burke-Medford is the administrator of the Universal Service Fund, a program of the NTRC which places emphasis on special interest groups, educational institutions, and others in the integration of ICT throughout Grenada. During the ceremony at the NTRC's headquarters on Morris Bishop Highway, she said that they are happy to support Grenada's Student Assistance Program, which provides support to low-income families.
These devices are funded by the NTRC under our Universal Service Fund program. This program was established in 2000 under the Telecommunications Act, with the primary goal to expand access to communications to our unserved and underserved areas. These 60 tablets, like many of our previous and ongoing projects, would further the goal of Universal Service Fund to expand access to telecommunications, targeting 60 households. We urge students who would be recipients of these devices to take care of these devices, recognizing the resources that was expended to provide the access to you such that you can benefit through access to your education. And also, the ability to benefit from research depends on that device being in good working condition. We also encourage Grenada, and I know we already started that discussion with Grenada, to ensure that the framework is in place to provide support to ensure continuity and sustainability of the program.
Grenada, which has committed to the development of rural communities in Grenada for over 30 years, partnered with the NTRC, citing the importance of the utilization of technology in schools' curriculum, especially as online learning has become the norm. Benny Langai, Deputy Secretary General of Grenada, was honored to receive the tablets on behalf of the organization.
I want to assure the NTRC that the tablets will be well utilized. And I say that out of the confidence of how children have been able to grasp what the program, embrace what the program offers, and really, really move up. Help to begin to change their socio-economic conditions of themselves, their households. Very important.
This is the National Report. The news continues after the break.
Are you gonna wear your mask today? You see everywhere you go. There are rules you got to follow, so don't you say COVID-19 will delay. Take the opportunity to save your community. Don't be that guy, put a mask on your face if you're heading outside. It's your life, my life, more lives will be taken if we don't try. If you feel any symptoms, call the hotline. Stay inside until you feel fine. 6 feet away every day. Keep COVID-19 far from away. Keep Grenada safe. Be COVID-19 smart.
Welcome back. Young people in Grenada are being encouraged to participate in the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank ECCB and Regional Security System Asset Recovery Unit 2021 Creative Youth Competition. The competition, which focuses on art, is designed to allow students ages 13 to 19 within the 8 ECCB member countries to demonstrate their creativity, critical thinking, skills, and talents through various genres, including essay writing, poetry, songwriting, and art. This year, students who wish to participate in the art contest will be required to create a piece on one of the following focus areas. 1. Evolution of payment methods. How will the use of money transform in the future? 2. Women, the forgotten resource. Equal opportunities for women in the workplace and society, and the rise of domestic and social ills in the face of COVID-19. The entries will be judged in 2 categories, ages 13 to 16 and 17 to 19. Cash prizes, tokens, and trophies amounting to $26,000 will be awarded to the top 3 winners, their respective schools and teachers who mentor the students in the creation of their pieces. These submissions must be made by April 2nd, 2021. Entries must be submitted to the ECCB headquarters or banks, agency offices in the respective member countries. And finally in the news, the public is advised that the Department of Births, Deaths and Marriages will be closed tomorrow, Friday, 22nd January 2021. The closure is necessary to allow for the relocation of services to the original location, which is on the first floor of the ministerial complex, Sir Eric Gairy Botanical Gardens. The department is expected to resume normal business operations from 8 a.m. on Monday, January 25th. The management and staff of the Department of Births, Deaths and Marriages and the Ministry of Health thank the public for its cooperation and understanding and sincerely apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused. And that story brings us to the end of the National Report for Thursday, January 21st, 2021. Now for a recap of the top story. Education Minister advises that Grenada's 2035 strategic goals depend on government's ability to address the energy sector. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I'm Sharian Noel, thanking you for viewing.